What's up, YouTube? Basically, I'm coming at you with another end of season recap. My winter season, so indoor track season, just finished up on Sunday, and yeah, basically, I'm just gonna take you through how the season went and just some like my workouts, improvements I made from cross, and yeah, just some insights that I had from this indoor season. All right, so um, basically, what I have here is my Strava pulled up on the bottom left, and then I have my log here on the right. And yeah, so if you didn't see last, like the cross country season recap, um, the log has basically the date. It has the distance I ran that day, the time, the cross training time, any comments I have about that day, the ancillary exercises that I have. So either lift, core, hip mobility, balance and stability, that kind of stuff. It has a column for the sleep for the night before, resting heart rate, and difficulty of the day. It's kind of just like perceived effort type thing. So yeah, cross country season ended pretty prematurely, but it ended at conferences basically. So yeah, and then as you can see, I took about 10 days of break, and then I started back on Tuesday, just with some like light running, so 7:30 pace. You can see the heart rate. Oh, I guess you can't see the heart rate. Yeah, something's wrong with Strava today, but yeah, 7:30 pace for 6 miles. Then took a fully rest day again, and then the next day after that, another 6 mile run, very slow. Buck Mulligan. So I guess that means I started reading Ulysses again, or I guess I just started reading Ulysses. Um, so then we come up on Sunday, and I did docs, a little bit quicker, um, 9 miles, and then on Monday following that, um, oh yeah, it was starting to get dark again, or it was starting to get dark earlier, and I ran at like 4:30, and somehow I twisted my ankle going on the uh, what's it called? Along the river. I twisted my ankle right around here actually. So about like 5 miles in, twisted it, and then like basically like jogged it back in. Um, and as you can see, that would affect me for a while. Like that would take me out for like. Did I maybe I tried to run again. Yeah, I tried to run again on Wednesday, but I don't think I felt. I'm pretty sure like my ankle like just fell off again. So yeah, basically, that kind of prompted me to take more time off just to recover my ankle. Don't push it, like it's not even worth it. Like, there's no races coming up. Winter's still so like my first race in winter's still far away. Just like, don't don't injure yourself further. And at the time, I was like seeing the trainers and looking for some like exercises to strengthen that area of my like I guess my ankle area. And yeah, so the Thanksgiving weekend was D3 Nationals, and for cross country, and my team basically the people who weren't racing, we gathered together, and like basically everyone went down to South Carolina to support. It was really hype. Shout out Ren, he got All American, and the rest of the team didn't perform as well as they wanted or expected at the beginning of the season, but it was. I mean, the environment was quite electric, and it was a fun race to watch. That's for sure, certain. Okay, so basically, oh, I remember this. So my chemistry teacher or my chemistry class had a midterm, like literally the day before Thanksgiving break. So like I couldn't just leave straight from like, or I couldn't just get dropped off on the van ride back up to Boston. I had to like go all the way back to Boston to take the test and then leave after the midterm. It was so dumb. Like that guy's actually not. But okay. So basically we are why is it off by a day? Okay, anyways, it's kind of pissing me off. Um so now we are back in Pennsylvania for Thanksgiving break. Just did a quick 8 miles around Peace Valley. Not quick, but just moderate. 202 run, 8 miles, and then a day break. Um, just because it's not worth like fully coming. I tried to do every other day, and then like my ankle got cooked, but then like now it's actually like time to start like building back. Just consistent days, stacking them. So yeah, I think at this point my ankle is fully better. Met up with my guys, Eric, Owen, Shane, Mike, and Alexis. Did 823 loop on Saturday. Sunday. Oh shoot, dude, Thanksgiving break was so short. Anyways, so I guess I flew back on. Did I flew? I guess I flew back on Sunday and I ran. Um, this was a. Oh yeah, I flew back like super early in the morning. I think it was like I woke up at 3 that morning, and I flew back and I just like napped from like 8 to 12 or something, and I just did like Somerville bike path with Fresh Pond. It's a nice 12-mile loop. Um, I tried to like be consistent with swims again, but honestly, as you'll see later on in the video, like I kind of like ease off of swimming. Like I kind of stop swimming on Mondays, as and I replace that with a different like kind of physical activity. So yeah, Monday, um, docs. Then Tuesday. Wait, no, Tuesday docs. Wednesday. Um, what is this? Jamaica Pond. Yeah. Thursday. Um, Thursday. What do we do? Short docs, and as you can see, Dylan started running again, and they put up the Christmas tree in the Commons. That's pretty cool. Friday, we just did this loop around a little bit of Necklace, and then coming back through Boston. Um, Saturday. Saturday, what did we do? Oh, Saturday was the track team's first meet, but I I wasn't gonna open my season there. I was gonna open it 2 weeks later, I believe. But my roommate Ian did, and he ran the 6, I believe, and he cooked, for sure. He cooked. Um, yeah, so basically I did the run, and then me and some teammates, we biked over to BU to watch the meet. Um, oh, and that was the meet that we saw Josh Hoey run the 600 record, I believe. And then we saw Captain Samuel and Gary Martin and Marco. That was a great race. Okay, and just like a overview of the week, it was basically just stacking up easy mileage. We got up to 55 miles, as you can see. Um, I'm not really logging the other stuff there because we weren't technically like training as a team just yet. Um, this is basically just like finals week, pretty much, I think, this next week. So Sunday I did 12 miles for my long run with Michael. I showed him around Pleasure Bay because it was his first time. Swim on Monday. Tuesday was my first workout of the winter season. It was 15 by 2, split up into like 2 sets of 8 200s. They're supposed to be like I guess 33s, I guess. Yeah. And I was kind of getting dropped, I can't lie. Um, yeah, it was actually kind of tough. Just because like I'd only been doing easy mileage for like I guess like a week and a half up until then. We did a lift. Um, I don't know. Yeah, and now I'm starting to like incorporate comments and all the rest of this side of the log. Okay. Wednesday, medium long, did 11 miles. Thursday, just an easy run, really windy around docks. Um, Wednesday? No, this is what I'm getting lost. 10.45. Friday, did a tempo outside, 4 miles at 550. Felt pretty nice, honestly. Um, yep. So basically, it's just like the first. Okay, this Saturday, um, a nice like easy run. Did Somerville bike path after alumni. Oh yeah, so we helped out at the alumni meet, and then everyone got lunch, and then I just ran right after it. So I was running on a full stomach basically. Yeah. So this is finals week, I believe. Yeah, this week is finals week of the first semester. Sunday I did a long run with, I guess by myself. Went to Pleasure Bay and then finished at Docks, or Docks, then finished Pleasure Bay and then came back through Docks. Monday I had two finals, so I literally did nothing. I believe it was, which two finals? It was it 6 1200? It was 6 1200 and um yeah, it was 6 1200 and 802, which is math for CS and um physics E&M. Tuesday we had a workout 10 by 6, which I did by myself. Um I'm not gonna lie, it felt kind of hard, bro. At 600s at 158 pace, that should be threshold, but it felt quite hard. What did I say was the effort? 8 out of 10 going 158 for sixes, bro. That's kind of rolled. Actually, no, that is rolled. I had my calc final that day, multi. Um, Wednesday, did my just an easy run. Had a chemistry final. I think I dropped like a 77 on it, but like I needed negatives to pass anyway, so it was chill. And then Thursday, I flew back home, and I don't know why, but I decided to run pretty late. Um, got some bussin' homemade dumplings from my dad, the goat. Um, yeah. I also finished. Okay, so Sybil Vane. That means I finished reading Picture of Dorian Gray. It's a great book. You should try and read it if you have time. Um, Friday, easy run. Oh, it was super windy that day. I do remember that. Let's see if the heart rate's back. Can I see it? Nope, Strava's being annoying again. Saturday, so okay, so normally I have Fridays workouts and Saturdays easy runs, but since I'm trying to run more with my team, um, I'm flipping around days. My team, as in like my high school teammates, I'm flipping around days to match with them. So I had a workout on Saturday. It was I think it was 5 by 5 minutes at around like tempo pace, and I think it was around like 540 pace. Felt actually really nice, despite the hills in it. Yeah, if any of you have been to Peace Valley, you know it's hilly on the damn loop, always. Um, so Saturday, I did. I decided to split this run into doubles since I'd worked out the day before. Did 10 miles on 5 sig, basically a really hilly route. You don't get that kind of elevation in Boston, that's for sure. And then I go to church, and then once I come back from church, I did a 6 mile run, something light. I went to the pool on Monday with an intent to swim, but then it was closed, so I guess I just did a lift there. Um, Tuesday, easy run with my high school guys. Wednesday, I had a 8 by 2. I don't know why that was the main workout. It was just really random. I had to do 10 miles on the day, and he gave me an 8 by 2 as the workout. Like you want me to do like 4 miles of warm up and like 4 miles of cool down, or like 5 miles of cool down? Like what? um, what is this? 12.26. So medium long on Thursday, and I just finished reading The Fall by Albert Camus. Also a great book. I highly recommend it. Friday is just an easy run with my guys. Oh, it was super cold that morning. It was really windy and cold, but the weather doesn't reflect it, but I can definitely attest that it was. Um, Saturday I did a treadmill tempo, 5 miles at 5:39 pace. And there was supposed to be some like 4:32 at the end of it, but I couldn't get out to a track. Um, so Sunday, same pattern as last Sunday. Did the 10 miles and then the 6 mile double. And then I played pickleball after. So definitely a super heavy day on the legs. Um, Monday, I pulled up to watch my high school guys race at Lehigh, and I saw Justin run our school record, I think. He went 8:44 in the 3K, which is pretty cool. Tuesday, easy run with strides. Went to Shane's house, went around Lansdale for a little bit. Wednesday was a 600s. I did, what was it, 12? It was 12 by 6. I wrote it on Strava. 12 by 6 at 159. this was tough because like it was really windy on one side of the track, and then there was just straight ice on the other. So I was running into the wind for one part, and then I was running in the grass like on the inside of the track for the other part. But yeah, but that's like still super rolled, bro. Like that's like 40s per two. Like that is literally just threshold pace. Anyways, Thursday medium long. Um, was it? Oh yeah, this was with Eric and his teammates from Moravian. Um, yeah, met Blubber and another dude who's actually pretty legit. Um, let's see, Friday just what did I even do? Oh, Friday, was this Friday? Yeah, Friday I did 5 by mile just in my neighborhood, going from like 5:28 down to 5:18. Um, it was actually a great workout. I think it was off like 45 seconds rest, something like that. I felt nice. I don't have the effort, but yeah, pretty good. Um, Saturday, just an easy run. Okay. Sunday, I came back. Okay, so I guess this week we built up to 68, almost 69 miles. Um, Consistent workouts. Legs are feeling good. No nagging injuries or illnesses. Great. Then I flew back to Boston. 3:30 a.m. wake up once again. So I napped again and then I ran in the afternoon. The GPS is totally cooked there, but basically it's like Somerville bike path to Fresh Pond. Then you go along the river, and then you come back on that side of the river for 16 and a half. Tuesday, so we're back on the normal like MIT like workout schedule. Sunday long, Monday off. Tuesday workout, Wednesday medium long, Thursday easy, Friday workout, Saturday easy, and then repeat the cycle. So we had 18 by 3. Okay. Yeah, we had 18 by 3. That's right. 18 by 3 at 54. It's 54 average, but it started slower and then we gradually increased the pace. I had like a group of 6 to 8 guys, and we were cooking. Felt nice. Um, yeah, so my watch just totally tweaked out um, on this day. So basically, I'll explain a little bit. Our 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 winter break actually goes from like after finals till like all the way till the end of January. But us athletes, we have to be on campus during the month of January, which is called IAP, where basically you either do like research or you take a class or you just like I don't know like do your own work like study for advanced standing exams, stuff like that. Um, and it's basically just a time to hunker down on training, kind of lock in, set yourself up for the rest of the season. So yeah, that's why we are here in the start of January when other schools are probably on break, and like even other people that go here are on break. Oh yeah, you can also study abroad during this time. Okay, back to the training. So this is I had an easy run in the morning, or like a medium long in the morning, because I had a field trip with my class. So I personally took a class during IAP. Um, so another easy run on Thursday with Nate and Tim. Okay, and then, ooh, this was a great workout. I remember this, bro. It was like definitely huge for my confidence. It was a workout with, I believe I did it with Michael and Dylan, and maybe some more people, but I forget. It was 4x2K, um, and then at the end we did 2x4, a 300 and a 200. So you can see I hit 61 on the 4, and then 60, and then 44 on the 3, and then 27 on the 2, and then had a great lift afterwards. Yeah, definitely like one of my favorite workouts I hit this winter. And then Saturday, I guess me and my roommate woke up pretty late, so we just ran. We ran in the afternoon together. So this week, as you can see, I started logging rest or sleep. It was pretty terrible. Um, definitely something I look to improve later on. So yeah, next, okay, and then to recap the week, 71.5 miles, and yeah, pretty great, honestly. A 4.5 effort week, which is definitely up there, but not super intense. Okay, Sunday, 16 miles on my own, I guess. Yeah, on my own. Um, I think I picked it up, I guess. I guess I picked it up for the last couple miles. Please, Strava. Oh, thank you, Strava. Okay, so yeah, I picked it up toward the end, toward the back half. Some like 650, 640, 611, 545. Nothing crazy, but just like a little bit of a pickup. So now I started incorporating these Kenyan shuffles on Mondays instead of the pool, which continues on for the rest of the season. Just something super light, 3 miles at in 27 minutes, so basically 9 minute pace. Literally just like just moving the legs, just slogging along. Yeah, and nice. So Tuesday we started going to BU for workouts. So basically, what we have with BU is we have like a little trade going on where during cross country they can come and use our nice grass field called Briggs, and then in indoor season we get to use their track for workouts on Tuesdays, which is awesome. Just like an insane like trade, because as you might know, BU has like the best track, best indoor track in the world, pretty much. So 6 by K, 2 by 8, 4 by 150. I was basically with a group of guys faster than me, but coach had me like hang off a little bit off the back of them, and then they had 8 by K, but he had my last two reps be eights, just to like just so I could have a solid workout and solid volume on the day, while not like pushing overly crazy with the faster group. And that kind of becomes like a reoccurring theme throughout the rest of my indoor season, as like I'll hit workouts with the guys who are faster than me, but like say they're doing 600s, he'll like have me back off and do like 500s, or like they're doing 500s, I'll do like 450s, something like that, or they're doing Ks, I'll do like 900s, something like that. Yeah. um so Wednesday, what did I do on Wednesday? This is not Wednesday, this is warm cool down. Wednesday did a medium long in the morning. um Had a big field trip with my. Oh yeah, this was a huge field trip with my class. We went over to Worcester and we checked out some um like Eastern medicine stuff, because my class was on like ancient and traditional Chinese. So yeah. Um, oh yeah, so now we kind of see another um, big difference I made during this indoor season, which is the double. Doubling is just so great in that like you get to like build mileage, like you get to hit like some really high mileage that you otherwise like your body wouldn't be able to handle, and it's just like it's much easier on the legs, and you're just able to build so much more mileage while doubling, and yeah, it's just great, honestly. So I did 5 in the morning at 8 minute pace, and then 7 in the afternoon. Um, yep. And one more thing with doubling, since Boston and the Cambridge area in general is like super flat, when I double, I go on like my first session is normally on a treadmill, and on the treadmill like you can like raise the elevation, like the grading of it, and that's just helped me get some like artificial like hills per se that you otherwise wouldn't be able to hit in the Boston area. Um, yep. So when Friday, I guess I didn't do a workout on Friday. Oh wait, because there was a race. Okay, that makes sense. My pre-meet was 11 miles. Jeez. Okay. Um, yeah. So two easy doubles. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, like I'm not doing 11 miles in one go for a pre-meet, but if I split it up in 5 and 6, it's much more like feasible and like realistic. Like you don't really feel the 5 when you're doing the 6. So yeah, this was my first meet, my season opener at Harvard. They have a nice like yard track, which makes it like a full mile. But it doesn't matter. But so I ran the mile there. Um, yeah, wasn't great, but as a rust buster, it's okay. Like seeing as though like I was like super rolled, like struggling to do like threshold pace on 600s. Um, like It's definitely okay. Like 428, it's pretty rolled, but like as a rust buster, like it's okay. um, I had like a really long cooldown that day too. I remember. Okay, so and then the sleep for the week definitely improved, almost 8 hours averaged throughout the week. Um, rope stretching is just stretching. Lifting is just lift. This is balance. SM means sprint mechanics, so basically we do some drills and then we do some like flies, basically just working on sprint mechanics. Pretty self-explanatory. As you can see for the week, 75 miles, almost 9 hours on the legs. Um, so yeah, like considering like this high, like this is my highest mileage week ever, and considering that and all the other factors, like 428, it's rolled, but like it's not that bad. So Sunday morning, 16 miles. Let's see, did I pick it up at all? Please, man, you were just working. Okay, Strava's being annoying again, but this is called Summer Docs. Um, I crafted this up. Basically, you come up toward Harvard, and then you skip Fresh Pond and you go right onto the bike path, and then you finish out on Long Docks, which is perfectly 16. Like, it just works out like that. Canyon Shuffle on Monday. And I'm starting to do shakeouts too. So on top of doubles, I can do shakeouts in the morning, so I don't have to do like 5 miles cooldown or like 4 miles cooldown after a workout. So yeah, 3 mile morning shakeout. And then another BU workout, 7 by 1200, followed by 4 by 150. So I remember the top guys were doing 1600s, and Riley just had me do 1200s. Basically like coming in and out with them, like just doing their exact pace, but yeah. And I noted that my left knee started hurting a little bit after the lift. So yeah, definitely something I monitored throughout the rest of the week. So yeah, I pretty much did, yeah. So the next day I just did treadmill runs at super easy pace, so 8 minute pace, 7 minute pace, 750 pace, just to keep the impact on the knee low. While like the incline also like helps reduce the load. Started cooking poetry from um, the East Asian Lit class. So more treadmill runs. Yep. And then did a run outside. Just doubling, really easy, 6 and 6. And then Friday, let's see. I said knees back to 90, but it probably wasn't fully back. Did this workout on our home track, which a lot of people complain about our home track in that it's kind of janky, and it's a flat track, and people hate on the tight turns. But honestly, like it was pretty solid. Like I have really no complaints about it. Like because I'm used to running on like Lehigh so much in high school. The workout was 2 by K at threshold, then 2 by 2 just to get the legs moving, and then 14 by 4 at 67 on 60 seconds rest. And then the top guys were doing 500s and I was doing 400s. So yeah, really solid. Starting to stack really solid weeks. Saturday, I had already hit 70 by that point. So if I'd continue on with like the normal Saturday plan, I would probably hit 80. So I just did 7 on the day. It was super cold, and I think we were hosting a meet that day too. So yeah. To recap the week, 77 miles, 9.5 hours on the feet. Sleep was really good. See, I improved a lot, 8.5 hours. Heart rate is decreasing, and overall effort of the week is down, 3.8. Okay, next week, a long run. This is basically Somerville with Fresh Pond, and then you come back on the other side of the river, and then you come back on Longfellow Bridge. Just a pretty solid workout, or long run, not workout. Bro, Strava's not cooperating again. It's so annoying. Oh, I did pick it up toward the end. I remember it. Like, so it started snowing about 6 miles into the run, and then, you just get the nice soft surface, and you just start going. Canyon Shuffle in the morning on Monday. 4 mile shakeout in the morning for Tuesday. Ran to BU again. Big X the plug is 188 pounds. So the workout, 2 by K at threshold. 5 by... Oh, okay, so this was like broken up eighths, I guess? No, broken up sixes. It was 5 by 300 at 3K, 100 float, and then 200 at mile. And then we ended with some, uh, with some, what am I saying? We ended with some 150s at the end. And we're not doing like super heavy workouts. Like this is kind of a light workout because we have a race coming up on that Saturday. Cool down. Okay. So basically, I've sort of phased out doing like medium longs in like all my training in favor of just splitting between doubles. So like if I'm cooked the day after a workout, I won't do like I'll do like a 6 and 6 double instead of doing like 12 all at once. Or like if I'm feeling a little bit like better than cooked, I'll go like 4 in the morning then 8 just to get that like little bit of ml like stimulus, but still um still like not the full like 12 miles load on the legs, you know what I mean? So Evangeline St. Clair. Oh, okay. So I read Uncle Tom's Cabin. Honestly, a great book. Um, yeah. I went to. Oh yeah. So I guess PM on the indoor track. I went to the Harvard Art Museum that day. Some great pieces of art. And at this point, my IAP class was over, so I was literally just focused on training and I don't know, just like messing around playing Fortnite, you know. Okay. So this is now 7 in the morning. So this is now Thursday, 7 in the morning, 6 in the PM. Um, yep. Just some more stacking mileage at an incline on the treadmill, just to get some of that like benefit of the incline. And I guess, oh yeah, because I'd given up on Ulysses since it's just such a tough read, but then I guess I'm coming back now. And as of now, I'm still reading it. It's so long and difficult to read. Okay, so this is pre-meet, 5 on the treadmill, super light. Shakeout in the morning because my race was in the afternoon. Actually, it was at night. I think it was at like 6 at night or something, or like, yeah. So yeah, I raced the 3K at Terrier. I actually posted a video about that. Um, there's a video on my channel about that race. Go check it out. Big PR. Super happy with it. Kind of just a testament to how the training's been going. So yeah, this week is a little bit down from last week. 71 miles, 9 hours on the feet. Sleep is awesome, superb. 9 hours across the week. And yeah, training load is a little up from last week, but still great. Um, so next Sunday long run, 16 miles. This was also, oh yeah, this was also a little pickup at the end. Please load for me, Strava. Please. Man. Please, man. Please, speed. I need this. Alright, whatever. Strava's being uncooperative today, but it is what it is. So 16 with a pickup. Summer Docks route again. Oh yeah, on these long runs, I started taking like this like energy, not it's not really a gel, but it's like a bar. Works pretty much like a gel, but since 16 is so long and I don't really eat before it, I kind of just take it after mile 10 just to give me that like extra little boost to finish out the run. So another shakeout in the morning, maybe not morning, afternoon, Kenyan shuffle in the afternoon. Shakeout for the workout, and then this is where I got hit with sickness. This was the first week of school, and I got like cooked by illness. So I'd intended to do a workout, but it just wasn't gonna happen. Yeah, so we decided to move the workout to the next day, which was at Harvard. Um, I had 4 by mile at threshold, which I was hitting like 520s pretty much. And then 4,432 at the end. So I think it was like 65s. 300 was in like 47, and then the 2 was like 29 or 28. So I definitely was still sick for that, but yeah, not fatigued but congested. That was my comment. slept for 11 hours. Um, yeah. The next day was just an easy run, nice 6 miles through short docks. Um, and then just we kept that day light because I was coming back on a workout on Friday. So this was oh yeah, this was a workout alternating 3 by K and then 900. The top group had 3 by K and then K. The first K is at like not really threshold, but like threshold for them maybe, but like a little faster than threshold. We were hitting like 307s for that first one. And then the other one, their K was supposed to be at like 255. So I was hitting 900 at that pace, and that's off of 60 seconds rest. Um, and then after those, okay, after those Ks, I spiked up for the last K, and we went 244, which is like absolute cinema, you know? Okay. Next is Saturday. I doubled 7 and 7, and I saw my Diffie Q professor on the treadmill for the first time. I still got to get a Strava. So that's the PM. Oh yeah, so it was. Oh, I remember this. Okay. Week recap: 61 miles, very down due to the illness. Um, 917 on sleep, so awesome. Just because I had to recover from the illness. Okay, so starting out next week was a 16-mile long run on fully on the treadmill. Because outside it was just cooked. It was like snowing and like it was like slippery ice, like all that. Um, I started at I guess 740 pace, and then I ratcheted down to 6 minute pace eventually. But it was like incrementally, not all at once for sure. Okay. Oh yeah, and some dude on the treadmill was like, he was like going all out, and he started like moaning really loud, bro. It was hella awkward. Monday, easy shakeout as usual. Another BU workout on Tuesday. A mile at threshold, 2 by 6, 2 by 4, 3 by 2. Oh my gosh. Just super light. Just sharpening up for a race on, this would be Saturday, race at Tufts, which I also had a video on. Um, Easy run on Wednesday. We saw BYU running out there because they flew in for Valentine. Another easy run with strides, docks, and then yeah, pre-meet for Tufts was just 5 miles easy on a treadmill. And then strides on the indoor track afterwards. And then yeah, this is my 5K at Tufts, 15:08, which I have a video on. My previous video is that race, and you can see a more detailed race recap there. Um, yeah, it converts to like sub 15, but that's Mickey Mouse because like like a 5K on the banked isn't too much different than a 5K on a flat. So yeah, okay. Week recap: 55 miles, down a lot for the race weekend. Race week, 840 on the sleep average. Yep. Next week starts out with a long run, a very nice progression long run. Starting out at like 7 flat, and then progressing all the way down to like 530, 520. I kind of got reprimanded for that, but I don't know. It just, like you still got like excitement from the race of the day before, and it's just out there moving your legs, like having fun. It's great. All right. Anyways, shuffle on Monday. 4 mile shakeout in the morning before class, and then this was a 5 mile tempo at 5:30, and then 5 by 200s on our indoor track at 29 average, so pretty nice. Um, yep. 4 mile double in the morning, and then around 7 in the afternoon with the team. 6 in the morning on Thursday with 5 in the afternoon. Um, oh, and I'm taking a Shakespeare class this semester, and we finished reading um, A Midsummer Night's Dream. So yeah, go check that book out if you are into Shakespeare. Bibi Netanyahu on Let's Run. 4 mile in the morning. I guess it's a shakeout. And then a workout. Oh, this was a pretty tough workout. It was 4x2K, where fours were alternating. So during the 2K, a 2K is five fours, right? So it was alternating four at threshold, four fast, four at like 5K slash 3K, four threshold, four 5K, 3K, and then four. And then you get like a minute rest, and then you go right into it, into the next 2K. It's definitely pretty tough, but got through it with my boy Yi Chen. Yeah, then lift afterwards. I was really sore this Saturday, so I just kept it really chill. I don't know if I ran with anyone. Maybe I did. So, week recap 75 on the week, kind of an up week. 8.5 hours on the legs. Sleep was pretty solid again, 8:42. Abdullahi. That's an inside joke. Um, so, long run with Nate for this is pretty much the last week of winter. So, down from my normal 16 miles, I did 14 for Somerville and Fresh Pond. Another Kenyan Shuffle. 7 miles in the morning on Tuesday. Wait, why did I do? Oh, because the workout was on Wednesday. Oh, because okay. School shut down. So school was shut down. All the buildings were shut down. So we flipped our workout day to Wednesday. Um, so yeah, I did 7 in the morning, and then in the afternoon I did 5 miles with Clark. He kind of cooked me on the strides afterward because he's got that 800 speed, that 600 speed, you know. So Wednesday, 3 mile shakeout in the morning, and then treadmill warm up for a workout with Michael. Nice like sharpening workout for the 5K. He was sharpening up for his 3K and mile double. So we had 3 miles at threshold, so 5:20 on our. This was on our track, not the BU track. 2x6 at 5K, so we were hitting like 148, and then 2x4 at 3K, we were hitting like 68, and then 3x2, we were hitting. Oh wait, why am I even remembering it? It's literally on my page. We hit 48 on the. Oh, it wasn't 3x2, it was 3x3 at 48. So very nice. So Thursday, just an easy day, 4 in the morning, and then 6 in the afternoon, and then Noah allows being a cornball, you know, he's no punk. Upgrading to Town Hall 14, awesome. Okay, Friday, just an easy run around docks. Saturday, just pre-meet on my own, bouncing my orange, you know, having fun. Legs felt super great. Strides felt awesome. Just did a little rope stretch afterwards. And yeah, that's the week. Last week, 62 miles, around 8 miles on the leg, or 8 hours on the legs. Great sleep, 8:50. And then super low effort, 3 out of 10 average on the week. And then, bang! Sub 15 at NED 3s. Sadly, I could not, I'm not purchasing a $10 video for you guys to do a race recap. I'm sorry. I'm broke, you know. I'm not doing that. But yeah, bang, 14:56 on the New Balance track. Had some great comp throughout. I guess I can walk you through my race because, yeah, I'll walk you through my race because you're not getting a race recap unless someone's paying that $10 fee for me. So we get out pretty hot. Honestly, everyone's expecting it to go out like really slow, but we got out since it's like a championship style 5K, we're expecting kind of slow, but we got out hot in like 33 for a 5K. That's pretty hot. And then I eventually settled in. I think I got out around like the back quarter of the pack. Because coming in, I was seated. I think I was hit 19 or 18 or something, 19, I believe. So I was, and there were 20. No, I wasn't 19. Maybe I was 16. Was there 24 athletes? Maybe 19 out of 24 athletes. And so I was in the back quarter of the pack where I knew I should be. And then just settling into pace, came through mile around 4:45. Felt like oddly good, like yeah, felt oddly good. But then a started to like open up between me and my teammates, like Nate and Owen. So I kind of just let that go because I know if I'm like up there like ratcheting up the pace with them, like I don't know if I can hold on for a whole like 5K sticking at their pace. So I like strategically backed off a little bit and started running with this I was alone for a while actually, and then this Tufts guy came up. um well, he didn't come up, but these two Tufts guys came up behind me, and it just pissed me off. The guy in the hat was back again, bro. Like, get out of my way, bro. You're slow as hell. Went around him, um, felt really good, and then I really started feeling it, not like feel it, but feel it with like 12 to go. I caught Yi Chen and this other Tufts guy, went around them, um, with like 11 to go. Christina called me Yi Chen again, which kind of pissed me off again. So I'm going past Yi Chen, and then the Tufts guy with Yi Chen comes with me, and then me and him kind of like trade off leads for the last like 2K ish, and then with like 500 left to go in the race, like I look on the clock. I can't do math right now, but I look at the clock and I know I actually have to close to get sub 15. So like I'm like I push it, like I kick it in, get around this tough guy, um, and I catch another dude, and then I come through the line, 14:56, closing my bell lap in. What? Why is it not loading? But I think I closed my bell lap in 32. So yeah, awesome race out of me, 14:56. That was my goal coming into indoor, and just super stoked to hit it. Um, yeah, just great stuff. And then um, yeah, and then on Monday I just did a little shakeout, that little Kenyan shuffle as always, and then yeah, we're here today, on my I guess second day off from running. And yeah, that's basically it from this winter season. Just a super great season. So yeah, that's the recap of my freshman indoor track season. Just a couple of key takeaways that really helped me improve and make that big jump this season, from like 850 in the 5K down, or in the 3K down to 840, which I mean that's a jump, but like not super high. But and then in the 5K from 1522 all the way down to 1456, sub 15. Just a couple of key takeaways. Just backing off a little bit when you get injured or when you're like sick. Don't try and like run with an illness. It's just not worth it. Better just recover, fully focus on that. And on workouts too, like don't think you have to like push it 100% every day in the workout. If you have to back off, or like step off, not do like the last 2 reps of a workout, like so be it, like you still had a great stimulus. And like even like like what I did, like training with the top guys, but doing like 100 meters less per rep or like 50 meters less per rep. Like I think that helped me a lot. Just like just get a glimpse of those kind of paces, but not like expend myself to where I'm going like race effort during a workout, like one other thing, like since it's like winter and a lot of people are coming back into campus, and it's kind of like the flu season and stuff, it's really important to get on top of like vitamin C, like B12, like other supplements like that. I've also had like a little bit of like an ankle issue recently, so I was like spamming the calcium, drinking milk, eating calcium tablets, stuff like that. So yeah, and then with mileage, I was able to hit my all-time high mileage. I think I hit like 77 a week that 1 week, and could feasibly hit 80 like pretty easily, or even 85. But yeah, that was a huge factor in this indoor season. And then doubles, I already mentioned this earlier, but doubles are they're so huge just for getting that, like, just getting free miles pretty much. That's what doubles are, without like putting that much load on your legs at one time. Like if I were to hit 77, like if you do the math, you split that over 7 days, which I'm splitting over 6 days pretty much because the shakeout is barely a day. I'm splitting 77 over like 6 days. That's like over like 12 a day. And if I'm not like, no one's realistically hitting 12 a day. Like that's like in like singles, like that would cook you for sure. But if you split that in doubles, if you do like 6-6 or like 5-7, 4-8, it's just so much easier. And then one more thing, sleep is actually king, bro. Like I was like, not to be corny, but I was like sleeping on sleep, bro. Like sleep is actually like huge. Getting 8:30 to like 9 hours, that kind of sweet spot, like it's just been huge for me this season. And it's kind of tough to like, you can't really like quantify it really, but it's always there, and it's just so helpful. Just feeling like both physically fresh and mentally fresh to start the new day, mentally fresh to like hit all your classes, be locked in academically. That's just, sleep is huge. And then the last thing I changed this indoor season is diet. No more ice cream every night. No more like donuts or like cookies, stuff like that in the middle of the day. No soda, that's huge. No soda, no sugary drinks. That's very optimal. Yeah, hitting like vitamin C during during the winter, and then also hitting like good amount of protein, good amount of carbs every day. Getting in a post-run snack after a workout between the lift. Just like small, simple improvements, but like those little things like stack up and up, and then you kind of you will see the tangible results like after all of that. Yeah. So that's going to be my freshman winter season recap. And yeah, if you learn something new or you just want to follow along with the rest of, like, I guess, like my running or like whatever is going on, just be sure to subscribe, and yeah, you won't be disappointed. Yeah. So that's going to be it from me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.